Hey guys, it's Tina here with Create with Tina. Thank you for hopping back on my channel today. I did a video a week or so ago showing you two new kits that came out in April. One was Sunniest Stories, which was a 12 by 12 scrapbook kit that I am super excited about. And then the other one was the Painted Skies kit. But what I want to do today is I want to talk about what I did with the Sunniest Stories scrapbook kit. So this is it. You can see on the back. Sunniest Stories, and it's just like the Make a Memory kit that they came out with just about a year ago in May when we were in Florida. And so I was super excited, and I always like to take the kits if they're scrapbooking kits, and generally I add to them a little bit. I add a little bit more layers, I add a few more embellishments, I definitely add more photos because I always need more photos on my layouts. Mostly because I have a large family, and so I always need more room for photos, and I like 6x4 photos, 4x4 standard size photos. And so today I want to show you those layouts and give you a sneak peek. But this right here is the kit, and remember the instructions. And I'll kind of get this up close so you can see. They show you some examples of how they would put the pages together that come in the kit, because the kit makes 6 12 by 12 layouts. So here's an idea. So in the kit, you do get instructions on how to put it together. But then what I did was I took the components in that kit and I added some photo mats to them. I can't, trying to see to pull them out. I added photo mats to them, and I just added just a little more pizzazz. So what I'm going to do right now is take this pile of kits, and we're going to give you guys a quick overview of all the things I changed and why I changed it and what I added, which wasn't very much. It was basically a few sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock and some rhinestone embellishments to add pizzazz. Other than that, I used everything that came in the kit. So let me put the camera down facing my desk, and I will show you guys what I did with the kit. All right, be right back. Okay, so here's all the layouts. You can see it makes a lot of layouts. There's 12 pages here. It makes 6 2-page 12 by 12 layouts, or you can use them as 12 individual layouts scattered throughout different albums you're working on. I mean, I have several grouping types of albums I work on, from family albums to birthday albums to Christmas albums, vacation albums. So I often split layouts out. I don't always keep a full workshop kit together in one book side by side. So just know there are 12 layouts here. And then I thought I would show you the instructions, but then I wanted to flip it over and have you guys look at the kit contents here. Okay, so you get a sticker sheet. I think that's the sticker sheet, and you get a die cut sheet, and then you get a cut apart sheet. And then what you can't see very well down here at the bottom, you get 2 full sheets that are just strips. You can cut into individual strips, which I did quite a bit on my layouts. And then this is also die cut sheets, but there's 3 of them. It just so happens they're in 3 different languages: English, French, and German. And if you haven't seen the video I did showing you all the pieces of the kit before I cut it up, I'll link that in the bottom so that you can check it out. But the reason I'm showing you all this, and then a ton of these 4x6 cards, like memory and more cards that you could use as photo mats, that you could use if you used flip flaps and put them in. The reason I'm showing you that is because you're going to see how much I did use on these layouts, but I wanted you to see what's left. Now, for some of you, you might hate that there is this stuff left, and you could keep going and make more layouts. And for some of you, you might like that there's this much stuff left because you can keep going and make more layouts. So I'm not sure which way you guys feel, but look how many of those 4x6 cards I didn't end up using, and I used a ton of them. And then I also wanted you to see there were several die cuts that I didn't use either. I didn't really, for me personally, have anything related to reading or books to use on a layout. So all of those I have left over. And then they did give us several of these. I'm going to get all this mixed up. Let me move it. Several of these like photo card, library cards when we used to check out books at the library. Several of them that are great for journaling, and I did use a few, but I still have a few left over. And then just more. These are all part of the cut apart sheets that I didn't even use. So I tell you this because you have plenty of stuff left over to keep playing and create more, or to turn it into cards. These were stickers I didn't end up using because for me and my layouts, I didn't really have a use for like the office supply look for what I'm going to use these layouts for. And again, this was more related to reading. So I have all of these stickers left. And then surprisingly, they give us these number stickers. I think, can you guys tell, like that is number 1 and it's a tag, and you get them all the way through 1 through 9, but also there's a 0 on the end. And I had ideas for using them, but it's the 2020s, right? So I thought I might do a date on one of them, like 2026. But I realized I would go like white colored, and then to get another 2, it'd have to be another colored one, and then a third colored or another white, and it just didn't work for what I was looking for. But you have all of these. I know you can't see them very well. All of these to play with. I wonder if I turn on the light for a minute. It might be too much, but there. I think you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So you have all of these left. And then a few die cuts. So this kit is so generous. Stampin' Up packed this kit with so many things. So you can play, and then still have lots left over to do more with. Okay, let me also show you. So I wanted to show you, since they do give us 2-page layout renderings of how you could use some of the products, and I'll turn this off so it's not so bright. The products you could put together and make your scrapbook pages. I did just that. I just reconfigured completely. So, what you're looking at here is actually showing you the wrong one. It's actually what they did for this this layout. Okay, so see that? This layout, they had these strips, which I didn't use, that hold 3 or 2 by 2 photos. I think 2 by 2 photos on them, and they did 6 of them on the page, and I definitely needed more than that. I like standard size photos, so you can see how just using the stuff that came with the kit and then adding in some cardstock for some pieces for photo mats and reconfiguring how I use the stuff in the kit. I took a layout that was meant to look like this and made it look like this. So I love this layout. I'll show you this up close. It's so fun that they give, I did glue that one in. I wanted it to stay in the same memo and not be pulled out because this is the journaling piece. But that's even a photo pocket card that is included in the die cuts, and you just fold it up and put it together. Here it is in a bigger version, so you can see it's an actual pocket, but they have these baby pockets. And then just to make them not plain, I added a couple of stickers to it with some dimensionals, and then the only embellishment I added was the rhinestones, but it works really good, don't you think? Okay, so that's one of the layouts, and then look at this one. This is the one I thought I was showing you because it was pink. Okay, this is what they had going on for one of these layouts, and it was one large 5x7 photo and then 3 smaller 3x3 photos. And for me, I wanted to make them bigger. I print my own photos, and of course I know how to use my app and put 2 3x4s on a 4x6 and print it, but I also really love to print 4x4. So I just want to give you an overall look at how I chose to do it. So there you go. This is just kind of a sneak peek of what I did. And I did it with everything included except for a piece of Calypso coral cardstock, and then layering different embellishments together in clusters more than they did. So that was another change I made. Okay, this layout right here was this version, and I really, really, really love blue and yellow. And if you're in my private Facebook group, we had a discussion about this not too long ago about, are you team blue or are you team yellow? And a lot of people said they're actually love putting yellow and blue together, and I did too. So I changed all this layout up quite a bit, and now you're going to see I focused on the different colors of blue and yellow together. And instead of getting two 4x6s, a 2x2, and a 3x3 photo, I got two 4x6s, a 4x4, and two 3x4s, plus this little guy right here, which is a die cut. It says, I love this. I got that ready to add a photo behind as well. But I love the blue and yellow together. Okay, the next layout was the one they featured on the front cover. So it's this fun notebook paper, and it looked like this. And I'll show you these photo mats right here. They are die cut pieces that come in the kit, and they have these tabs so that you can just slide a photo in if you want. And but they'd be just 3x3 photos. So this would have been three 3x3 photos and one 5x7 photo, I think, on the layout. And again, I don't tend to use 5x7s very much in my personal scrapbooking, so I decided to change it up and turn it into two 6x4 photos. And then I took that blue square and I added it right here, and I did leave room for a 3x3 photo right on top of it, and then just layered the different pieces together. So you can see I get a lot more photos on the page, again using what came in the kit and adding photo mats. Okay, let's look at this one. This is a big transformation, like the first layout I showed you. So this one's kind of funny. You have to look at it this way. This is the finished layout, top and bottom. They're just showing you how to build it. Each page is blank, and then you add that. And so the instructions are there. But this is what it looked like top and bottom. And I'm not a big reader. I like podcasts and I like books on tape. So I didn't want to do so much with the best chapter. But I wanted to do things, pictures of my boys having fun together. So this is completely different. And this is another one of those photo pocket cards, just like that. But what a big change. And then here's the last layout I'll show you real quick. Again, this is the yellow layout, and it looked like that. And I just jazzed it up a little, added some Azure Afternoon photo mats, did some fun things to the cut apart pieces, and then added the strips. So there you go. That is what I did with the kit. And what I have done is I always offer two things to my customers, because my local customers have been getting pre-cut kits from me for a long time. So I am going to offer this with a cutting and assembly guide for those of you who wanted to recreate them just like I made it, or at least see different ways of putting them together and using whatever colors you want. Or I will be offering the pre-cut kits for those of you who just want a kit like this in a box that you can grab and take with you on a crop, on a retreat, or whatever, and to get more done in less time. So I will link all of that below in my website, and I would love to hear what you thought of my changes and which layout you liked the most. So my favorite was the blue and yellow. I just really love that color combination, and I also really like the first layout, this one right here, because it was so incredibly different from what they had shown in the guide. So leave a comment and let me know which you liked and why, and then if you have any questions, I'm always happy to answer them. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!